for me, it simply was to fall into that, to be able to fall back in love with myself, really. I've been through some sort of quite tough things in my life recently that have knocked my confidence. So it was really just something for me, especially because this is my 50th year as well. So it was just, I guess, to prove to myself that I could still do something like this, and it wasn't maybe for just younger people, that I still had what it takes to look, and as I have done today, to look at the photos and the end result and go, wow. So that's really what brought me here. Not great, obviously, because I'm older. Obviously it's, after children, things like that, is the usual things where women do lose confidence, and we can all be very critical of ourselves, of our bodies. And I can remember coming before I started the photo shoot and seeing some of the other shots of other ladies, looking and thinking, wow, they look amazing, they look stunning, but then at the same time, I couldn't possibly do that. That's, they're gorgeous and I couldn't possibly do it. And wow, it is just wow, because you realise when you come back and you actually look at the shots that's been achieved, you realise you can do it. It was amazing. I went away. When I came to the session, I wouldn't say I felt particularly nervous in any way. Obviously I didn't know, I had a rough idea of what it would involve. I didn't know everything that it would involve, and when I left I was really buzzing, because I really surprised myself what I did, what shots were taken. I really surprised myself, and I just felt so comfortable the whole way through. And to think, up until that point, I'd not met any of them before. They were effectively strangers, but I was just instantly at ease, and it was just so easy. Any hang-ups that I might have had to be in my underwear, or a little bit less in the end, and nothing, just didn't think about it. Just felt absolutely comfortable right from the beginning all the way through. It was just, obviously it's great to be pampered. It was just a fun experience, a lovely experience all the way through. And then when I left, I was just absolutely buzzing, and it's just to be able to say to friends and family what I did is, it's amazing. It's amazing. Not at all. I was just couldn't wait to see them. And there were certain shots, I think, that I remembered more than others, and remembering what I had to do to get into those poses. And there were a set few that I remember, and it was just so keen. I've just really been excited to come back and actually see how they came out. And just stunning, absolutely stunning. And it's, wow, it's just so difficult, because you look at them and you think, I want them all, and it's such a hard decision to narrow it down. They're all stunning, and I was just, again, I left buzzing, and coming back here I was buzzing and excited to see. And obviously I wasn't disappointed, and I actually felt it's quite overwhelming when I sat down and I went through all the photos. I got quite overwhelmed, and that took me by surprise, and it was really quite, and it's funny because it's sort of quite emotional thing. Like now I'm sort of reflecting on that. I wasn't expecting that emotion, but it was that. It surprised me, but yeah, quite overwhelming. Just because it's just so nice. Really confident. It has, yeah, totally confident, and to think what you can actually achieve, and you would think, I can't possibly do that. You know, I can't possibly be photographed in my underwear. And me personally, obviously, I did some naked shots. Again, totally at ease. I didn't feel uncomfortable in the slightest. And I couldn't, and certainly for the naked ones, I couldn't wait to actually come back to see how they came out, and that they were great. And you just think, I can do it, and I have done it, and just yeah, brilliant. Just don't be nervous. Just don't be nervous. It's just enjoy it. Just enjoy the pampering and the makeup and the hair. Just enjoy every moment of it, because if you have any nerves, they will disappear so quickly, and you will just enjoy the whole experience of it. You know, shot by shot, obviously in the different poses, the time taken to achieve those poses, and obviously having everything just sewn, having your makeup touched up and your hair just so it's just a lovely thing to do, and I would do it in an instant again, absolutely in an instant, because I know how great it made me feel. You know, any ladies, and I know, you know, all us ladies, we are very critical of ourselves, and I think probably when you do sort of get a little bit older and you do lose your confidence, and yeah, this is just by far one of the best ways, I think, to just boost that confidence again and start believing in yourself.